Do you ever wonder why a guy like me, who is from a long and deep Jewish lineage, who grew up in a predominantly Jewish neighborhood, who went to Hebrew school for 5 years, who was bar mitzvahed, who had a tree planted in Israel in his name, who spoke and wrote pretty good Hebrew and wore tzitzits and prayed every day and observed the Shabbos at one time, who considered being a rabbi, who had relatives who were killed in the Holocaust, who was taught that the Nazis were the most irredeemably evil people in the world, who's read Survival in Auschwitz by Primo Levi and Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl, and many other classics of Holocaust literature, who's been to Israel and was treated like royalty there, who worked as an adult on some of the most Jewish-centric American comedy in the culture, would then say the things I say about the Israelis, for the most part being genocidal murderers, and the Palestinians, for the most part, being innocent victims of ethnic cleansing? Do you wonder, what is he to gain by risking his reputation, his livelihood, his safety, when he could play it so safe and remain silent? Think about it. Am I just crazy? Am I just stupid? Or do you ever think, gee, maybe this guy's done a little research and a little thinking and had a little direct experience, and maybe he's interested in breaking through the propaganda trap that has been so persuasive and so pervasive for so many decades and generations? We are conditioned to believe a lie and dismiss the truth. Do you ever think, instead of sending me a knee-jerk reaction of disparagement or hate or just plain ignorance and stupidity, maybe you should look a little deeper into what I'm saying? I'm not crazy or stupid, but I'm tired of the powerful slaughtering the weak and calling it war, or pretending the weak and powerless and destitute are the aggressors. I'm tired of children, babies, killed and maimed and starved, being called terrorists. And I'm tired of America being the sponsor of death. I'm used to hate. I get criticism for many things, and it doesn't bother me, and it certainly doesn't stop me. If anything, it spurs me on. But before you press send or share on your shockingly ignorant comment, look within if you can, and try to understand where it's really coming from. How many of your distorted and wrong-headed assumptions are based on what you've been fed by wealthy organizations and governments with an agenda? And make no mistake, only the Israelis and their lobbies produce propaganda. Palestinians are poor. They don't have the resources to produce propaganda. Their stories barely get any coverage at all. That is why it's so important for people like me, to stand up and say something. I'm not brave, I'm not courageous, but I am outraged and heartbroken about the unnecessary suffering and death in the name of colonialist, imperialistic, bloodthirsty greed. Thank you.